Hey YouTube, this is Kweku from Next Gen Windows, and today I have an article for you guys. This article says Windows 8 overtakes Android in web traffic in just 10 days according to StatCounter. StatCounter is just a web service that counts the web traffic using various platforms. And officially, since the launch of Windows 8 on October 26, it has finally overtaken Android. If you can look at this chart right here, if I zoom in, okay, you can see that on October 26th, just note that right here, this is the year, this is the month, and this is the day. So on October 21st, 2012 is when this chart started. Windows 8, which is red, was below the web traffic percentage of Android. And all the way through, till October 31st, they were about tied. And then Windows 8 dropped under again past that. And finally, on around what looks as if it's 11/3, so November 3rd through November 4th, they got tied again. And then right after that, November 4th, probably during the day, it finally surpassed Android, and all of a sudden Android's dropped. I don't know why, but all of a sudden Windows 8 devices have finally overtaken Android. It's a big accomplishment for Microsoft because a lot of people thought that Windows 8 would be a big failure and that it was a very, very tough move for Microsoft. Even I believe that because it's such a big change. But according to StatCounter, Windows 8 finally overtakes Android in web traffic views. But I also think that if you want to view the rest of the article while I talk, I also think that the reason why this whole thing, happens is because a lot of people that I know with Android devices that aren't like the people that watch my videos here, they usually just use their Android phones or they usually get Android phones not because they want to customize their screens and everything, but because they're cheaper, but they look cooler in a way because you can customize it, you can put little widgets, and it looks newer than iOS with the grids that they've seen for a while. But the reason why they get it, I normally see them they don't really search the web on it. They usually have a computer near them. They just use it for calls and probably just Facebook or something, or Twitter. They don't use it for just like browsing the web and doing whatever they want. But also take note that Windows 8 is a computer operating system. Windows 8 is a full-blown, it's on desktops, laptops, those touchscreen tablets. They're on hybrid computers, ultrabooks. They're on all these ranges of devices. Android is just on tablets and phones. So Windows 8 is not even on phones. But the thing is, Android holds so many phones, but yet somehow, according to this, Windows 8 still overtook it finally, according to StatCounter on November 4th. So it's a big, big milestone for Microsoft. They keep it up, they could possibly stick high, and maybe businesses will finally adopt them, and people will really start using Windows 8 devices because it's a good platform. And considering this chart in mind, Windows 8 is catching up to the competition. They already have Angry Birds, Star Wars. They already have a whole bunch of the things that most people want. Obviously, they don't have a native Facebook app yet or a Twitter app, but they have their People Hub. But in general, they already have everything that Android and iOS have for the most part. But they're catching up. They're new, they're catching up, and according to this, more people browse the web on Windows 8 devices than Android as of November 4th, 2012. This has been Kweku from Next Gen Windows, and if you have any comments about this chart and what you think about it, or if you have any concerns about the chart, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see if I can get back to you. Thanks, and catch you guys later. Peace.